Hi, today we're talking about CCM6 ordering integers. Some definitions first. An integer is the set of whole numbers and their opposites. Integers do not include decimals and fractions. Positive numbers are numbers that are greater than 0. On a number line, positive numbers are to the right of 0. Negative numbers are numbers less than 0. On a number line, negative numbers are to the left of 0. And 0 is actually neither positive nor negative. Some key words when you're dealing with integers. Some positive integers, some key words here, you might see them in word problems, are gain, above sea level, up, rise, increase, and deposit. Deposit is dealing with money. Some negative keywords: loss, below sea level, down, decrease, and withdrawal. Again, withdrawal is dealing with money. So deposit and withdrawal are opposites. And then some words that might mean the number 0 are sea level and origin. Now, let's take a couple of positive and negative numbers and let's order them, and we can use our number line to help us. We're going to first compare them using a less than symbol, greater than symbol, or an equals to symbol. So if I have the number -3 and I want to compare it with the number -5, I just need to pull out my number line. Well, -3 is going to be somewhere in here between 0 and -5. So -3 would be 3 units away from 0 on the left side. So if you see, I put some little tally marks and I put a dot where -3 should be on that number line. Again, it's just 3 units away from 0 on the left side because that's where all my negative numbers are located. -5 is 5 units away from 0 on the left side of the number line. When we compare numbers on a number line, the more to the right or the further right they are, the more they're worth. So this is worth more over towards this side, and this is worth less. So -5 is actually less than -3. So when I read this statement, I'm reading it from left to right. I'm reading it -3 is greater than -5. So I hope that makes sense to you. -3 is greater than -5. Let's do number 2. I've got -22 and 0. Well, -22 is going to be all the way over here in the -20 area. So I'm going to estimate it to be in between -20 and -25. So all that means is it's 22 units away from 0 to the left side. I put a dot, and then I have the number 0. Well, the number 0 is right here. So whichever number is further to the right side on my number line, that's worth more. So -22 is less than 0. And when I'm writing my less than and greater than symbols, the small point points to the smaller number. Why don't you try these two numbers here on your own while I grab a different color to write with? Okay, we've got -9, just going to be over here, past -5, almost to -10, but not exactly. And we've got -4. -4 is just shy of -5, so it's going to be about right here. So it's 4 units away from 0 to the left. And then remember, whichever data point is more towards the right is worth more. So -9 is less than -4. And then I've got 7, so positive 7 is about right here, and negative 7 is past negative 5, and 2 more units over. So obviously 7 is greater than negative 7. And if you just want to think about this, when you have $7, that's more than owing someone $7. So we think of the negative value as owing someone money. So you would rather have $7 than owe someone $7. So having that $7 is worth more than owing someone money. Okay, let's take a series of numbers and let's graph them on the number line like we just did, then rewrite them in order from least to greatest. So as you can see, my number line, when I wrote it, I counted every 2 numbers I recorded. So all my even numbers I've got on my number line. I went from negative 10 to positive 8 on my number line. That's because I looked at my numbers and I looked at what I was dealing with and I made my number line accordingly. So always take a look at your numbers and judge what you've got and then write out your number line based on this amount of space you have on your paper. Now I'm going to graph these numbers. Negative 4, negative 9, positive 8 over here towards the right, positive 2, it's getting closer to 0, negative 5 is just past negative 4, it's in between negative 4 and negative 6. And all I'm going to do now is rewrite them in order from least to greatest, like my directions said. Remember, the least is over here on the left side of my number line. So I've got, I'll write it up here, negative 9, comma, negative 5, comma, negative 4, comma, positive 2, and positive 8. So that's my final answer. Why don't you pause the video where it is, take a moment and answer this next question. When you're ready, push play and I'll do this for you on the board. Negative 3, 9, 1, negative 4, and then negative 7. So in order, I've got negative 7, this is from least to greatest, negative 4, negative 3, positive 1, positive 9. Here are my numbers in order from least to greatest. Hope you got what I got. We've got 2 more problems to go. And these problems have no number line with them. So we're going to try to do this without the assistance of a number line. If we need a number line though, we can always create one. You can always draw one on your paper if you need help. The directions say write in ascending order. Ascending order means from least to greatest. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different numbers that I'm going to write in order. So let's identify my positive numbers or my positive integers. Here's a positive, and here's a positive. So those are going to be my greatest values. If I look at just those, look, they're already in order, 0, 5, 12. Let's take a look at my negative values. Negative 122, negative 30, negative 12, and negative 4. Well, the bigger the absolute value of the number, when it becomes a negative value, the less it's worth. So this is actually going to be my smallest number, because if I graph this on a number line, it'd be furthest to the left, very, very far to the left. Then I've got my next one out of these would be negative 30, then negative 12, negative 4, then come my positive numbers, 0, 5, 12. That's the easy part. Did you get what I got? Hope so. The next set of directions say write in descending order. That's from greatest to least. Well, if you look at this set of data, It is exactly like the problem I just did, except the order is going to be backwards. So let's see what this same set of data looks like in descending order, greatest to least. So my greatest value is 12, then 5, then 0, then -4, -12, -30, and -122. So that's what the same data set looks like, only ordering it from greatest to least. Well, I hope you gained a lot from this experience today.